Now we multiply 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2 times 4/1. 1 times 1 is 1, times 1 is 1, times 4 is 4. On the bottom, 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 1 is 8. And so we get 4/8, which reduces to 1/2. 1/2 is the coefficient. Then we have a string of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 x's. That gives us x to the 9th. And so our final result is 1/2 x to the 9th. So far we have multiplied and raised to powers. Let's do one now that involves dividing. This problem reads 24a to the 4th b over 6a to the 2nd b to the 5th. 24a to the 4th b over 6a squared b to the 5th. Notice that there are no factors to be multiplied in coefficients. All we need to do is string out the variables with their exponents. And so we have 24, a string of 4 a's, 1, 2, 3, 4 a's, and a b. In the denominator, we have 6, which I will line up under the 24, and then a pair of a's, which I'll line up under the a's, and 5 b's, which I'll line up under the b. Now we get to do what lots of people enjoy doing best, and that is canceling. So let's do our canceling. 24 is above 6. We can divide 6 into each of those. 6 goes into 24 4 times. 6 goes into 6 1 time. With the a's, we have a on the top. A goes into a once. A on the bottom. A goes into a once. Another a into a once. A into a once. And with the b's, b goes into b once on the top, b goes into b once on the bottom. Remember that in canceling we only cancel a numerator expression with a denominator expression, so we cannot, for example, cancel the b's that are side by side. They're both in the denominator, and so they cannot be canceled. Well, what's left? In the numerator, 4 times 1 times 1 is 4. Times a is 4a to the 2nd power, times another 1 is still 4a to the 2nd power. In the denominator, we have 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 for our coefficient. A coefficient of 1 we do not need to write. And then we have a string of 4 b's, and so our denominator is b to the 4th power. And so our final result is 4a squared over b to the 4th. 4a squared over b to the 4th. Let's do one now that involves multiplying, dividing, and raising to powers, all in the same problem. So example 5 is, in parentheses, 3m to the 4th power, close the parentheses, exponent 2. In parentheses, m to the power 3, close the parentheses. All of that is over, in the parentheses in the denominator, negative 2m, close the parentheses, exponent 3. As before, with an exponent outside parentheses, we'll take the big picture. So that means we'll write the 3m to the 4th power twice. 3m to the 4th power times 3m to the 4th power times the m to the 3rd power, which has no exponent outside. In the denominator, we have negative 2m 3 times, and so we copy it 3 times. Negative 2m times negative 2m times negative 2m. Now we rearrange, do the regrouping. Our coefficients for the numerator are 3 times 3 times an understood 1, which we don't have to write. And so we get 3 times 3 on the top. And then we string out the m's. From the first parentheses, we have a string of 4 m's. From the second set of parentheses, we have another string of 4 m's. And from the third set of parentheses, let me slide this over a bit. From the third set of parentheses, we have a string of 3 m's. In the denominator, our coefficients are negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2, which we group together. And then the variables, from the first parentheses, m, from the second parentheses, another m, and from the third parentheses, another m. Now we get to try to cancel. Notice that with the coefficients we have 3's and 2's, 3's on the top and 2's on the bottom. No canceling there. So we'll cancel some m's. We have m into m goes once, 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 and m into m goes once. Now the numerator is 9 times 1's would be simply 9 times, how many m's do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. M to the 8th. 9m to the 8th on the top. And on the bottom, negative 2 times negative 2 is 4. 4 times negative 2 is negative 8. So we have negative 8. The m's have all canceled. Negative 8 times 1 is simply negative 8. And so our fraction is 9m to the 8th over negative 8. We can stop here. However, remember that with a fraction that has a negative sign in it, we have 3 places the negative can be written. It can be written in the denominator, or it can be written in the numerator, or it can be written out in front of the whole thing. Our top choice is to put the negative sign in the numerator, and so that's what I've done for the final answer. Putting the negative on the top where it can best be seen and never overlooked, we have negative 9m to the 8th all over 8.